Can I just say that whichever developer was in charge of making the background sound for this menu did an absolutely amazing job, but he also 100% just walked into an office, called for the boss and asked them, "Where is your consulting offices? I would like to record for a minute." That is 100%. Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy King K, and welcome to my Let's Play of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. Now I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I have no idea what I'm about to do. I don't know anything about this game other than the fact that it's a game made of choices and has several endings to it. That's all I know. I've never watched any gameplay on it, nor have I played the original version myself. This game has just been popping up quite often on my YouTube homepage as of late, and I couldn't really understand why, because I knew of the game being released back in what, 2012, 2013, something like that, but I couldn't really understand as to why it was suddenly blowing up again just recently. So I decided to do some research into it, and apparently there's an ultra deluxe version of the game that actually has come out. So in my quest to play games outside of Call of Duty, considering that game has run my life for the last 10 years, we find ourselves right here, ladies and gentlemen, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I don't know what goal to really set for this Let's Play. I kind of just want to try the game, and if it interests me, I might try to get as many endings as possible. I honestly have no idea what I actually want to do with this game, but either way, if you guys enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash the like button down below, and if you guys are new to the channel and like to see more, please make sure to subscribe, as it really helps out my content. And yeah, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. I'm Stanley, I'm guessing.
Worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
I like that.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
That's what I do in real life.
Through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Damn, that sounds like a really nice job.
427 did every day of every month of every year.
Never mind, that doesn't sound like a nice job at all.
Considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Oh my word.
They made exactly for this job, and Stanley was happy.
But also secretly depressed.
And then
Got it.
one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh gosh.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not
my apologies.
single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete
with a job like this,
something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I'm just gonna say, because this guy, the narrator, I'm trying not to speak over him. Oh, I got control. Okay. Whoa. I'm just gonna say, with a job like this, you probably don't have friends, so no wonder nobody's came and said hi. Okay. Whoa. Okay, the movement's a bit weird. It feels like I'm like roller skates. I hate Mondays. Is that a Garfield reference?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are you sure about that? Also, who closed the door behind me? Yeah. It's a nice little office. What the fuck's littering papers on the floor? That was too small to read.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Whoever is employee 432 probably has an even better job than Stanley. Let's be honest. His entire job is sharpening pencils. Okay. Who farted? What the fuck? What's on the screen? Can't even see. Number one dad. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What? I like working. I just hate my boss. That one says smile. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of little references and funny things written around. I can...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Yes, I
but
did.
It didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, I get it. You want me to start moving. Cool. Also, every window is a flashbang, pretty much. Another office. What I was trying to say is there's probably going to be little funny things. These types of games like to do that. I mean... Oh, okay. So I just turned that off. Be my Valentine, bruh. April was like 2 months ago. I don't know. I like... This it's open in here. Damn, these dude, like, why are these offices so messy? Knowing your city? This is way too small to read. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, as I mentioned, this game is, as far as I'm aware, a lot about choice. So, I think for the first ending, or so, I don't know, for the first thing, considering I've never played the game before, I'm going to follow the narrator and say what he... Seriously, who is... Okay. There's a screen. Yeah, literally can't open doors. Okay. I'm gonna give up trying and just go the simple-minded way.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
There's somebody with a job. Okay, I thought the pencil sharpener was an elite job. There's somebody who is a whiteboard manager. Office party. We're broke Wednesdays. Financial panic meeting. Bosses inspect. Okay. This is what I mean. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. No. Push for funding for R plus D of new coffee machine. Not cost efficient. Is standardized graphs. Okay, I figured that would be. Okay, Chris out of the broom closet. Where's the broom closet? Somebody's locked in the broom closet. Synergize paper. Hire someone to synergize paper. Papers are too synergized. Fire the paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of blank. This is a BS office, bro. Post right review. We need... What? Hopefulness? What? Oh, we need more review. We need less reviews. Okay. The dev sport portion in the primary... Dude, okay. Teenagers. Size of demographic. Space between the teenagers. Yes. Okay. A lot of percentage. Got it. Throw something in the ideas bin. No more bin trash cans. Renaming of the idea bin. Fixing of me. What? Ideas. Okay. They just get recycled. Number of slides on the slides. Got it. Okay. I'm not gonna get... What is hot profits? Stripes. Yes, got that. Colored in segment. Got that. The stock market is somewhere in here. And a telephone directory. Violet James, you're fired. What is this? What do people want? Things happy. What happy feelings? They fired her for. Or someone for happy feelings. Also, who is changing the slides? Or are they just like automatic? Synergize. Core value expenditures. Oh my god. What are your dreams of your mitosis? Oh my. The broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Where's the guy? I heard there was a guy locked in here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I find a reason. I want to know what happened to the guy. Hey, Mr. Narrator. Where's the guy?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
It's not.
He wasn't even doing anything.
Yeah.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fuck all. Yes. I want to know what happened to the guy that was locked in here. It's bullying. You know that, right?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I am.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I want to know where the dude is. What happened to him? Where's all my friends? Or
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
so why is it in the game
I
then?
would have thought to mention it.
You know, I'm just gonna sit you, okay, until you give me answers, Mr. Narrator guy.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Yes.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom
There's
closet
a broom closet
was
ending?
my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I don't have friends, clearly. I work 24/7. Where's the
Stanley
guy?
was fat and ugly and really stupid.
What?
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Not true. Only drugs. I need to change this. My fingers. Return being single. This is
Well,
causing
I've
some
come to a very
buffering.
definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got
I
to
am?
this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area.
Oh my
and
gosh.
instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Seriously? I'm still alive. I am also a content creator, so I've got soundproof in my room. So nobody heard that. Literally, nobody. Mr. Narrator? God, whoever you are. How long would I... Okay. If there were a broom closet ending, how long would it probably take? Yeah, I don't have time for this.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
You sure about that? What if I just went back into the closet?
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you
Wow.
can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
So you'll wait for me forever, basically. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm a monkey now, apparently. Let's go. Before this takes too long, man.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. To the boss's office. A door I can actually open that isn't the broom closet. Wait, what did that read? Executive bathroom? Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money... Mooney crisp. Extreme bathrooms. And time. That is what you're reading? In an over-the-top but not so nice bathroom. You're reading about bathrooms. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to leave that there. The beige pages. It still look like the yellow pages to me. You serious? Business time. Oh, hostile takeovers, the new biannual. Yeah. Also, why do you have two telephones? Okay. Can't go anywhere there. What? Holy. Why is your office so big? Can I...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Where do I get it?
2845.
Oh, you just gotta give it to me.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
sure.
Stanley
Sure.
happened to input the correct
Oh my god,
code
it's dark.
by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, why is this place so big? Like... Wow, okay. Well, this just took a really dark turn. Oh. I'm going to the dungeons. Okay, got it. Ah, okay. Well.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
This is
Why did
really
he feel
far
this
down.
now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, really? This place looks cold as fuck. I don't like that.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
The light is on. Call external 914 immediately. Well, it's on. Mind control facility. An escape? Wonder if that's the real number. Narrator. I mean, I would like. Narrator said go this way. I'm gonna go this way. That sounded like a very, very heavy echo. I'm in a large room, aren't I? A light?
The lights rose on
Holy
an enormous
shit.
room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't have a choice. I can't go back. Another I Hate Mondays. That's a lot of TVs, dude. Hey, yo, what's everybody? Welcome to my new setup.
Now the monitors
shit.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place.
Where's me? 427. That's me right there. Come on, switch back to fired. Hey, that's my office, man. They even tell you who's fired. There's somebody fired. Only one person fired though? No, there's another one. That's a bad eyesight. A really big ass room, dude.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Oh.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I guess so.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
I could definitely believe it. No.
Was it even possible?
Yes.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
100%. 100%. Come on. You work every single day of the week, no holidays. Just
But here was the proof.
doing
The
a
heart
shitty
of
job.
The operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Facility
For
power?
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Why does this one have a number on it? Or why is it changing sounds? That was 5. I hit it 5 times. Is there other numbers around you? Is there not any other numbers around you? That's 1. Any other? There's 3. I hit it 3 times. But no. There's a gate in my way. I can't even see that. Is that the last number? How do I get up there? I am so confused. What is the point of this? Wait, the narrator said I had to turn it off? Oh. Mind control idle, awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I have to turn off.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I'm pretty sure they're all
But
dead.
as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Yeah, who
Perhaps
gives a
his goal
who,
had not
who
been
gives
to
a fuck?
understand,
They weren't
but
your
to let
friends.
go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
That's really
what to
bright.
do, or how to feel.
And beautiful.
Whatever
Oh my
life
word.
he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
That's really pretty. I mean, who gives a fuck about the other 500-600 people, right? They weren't your friends anyways. They're probably dead, but who cares? Oh,
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
yes.
And Stanley was happy.
Nah, for fuck's sakes. Well, goodbye happiness, I guess. Okay. Also, do you use your fucking computer on extra large font? Like, why? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So just... I beat the game. I escaped the mind control. Why am I... back again? Same thing. I don't see anything different. This looks like an interrogation room. The fuck? Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Damn it.
he entered the door on his left.
But I did that already. What's with the other door? You know, I don't really want to listen to you this time, narrator. You said I was happy, and now I'm back here again. Fuck you. And you...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
No
Stanley
shit.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
I guess I'm going to the employee lounge. Why is everyone's office a fucking mess, by the way? No, I know. Yeah, cannot enter any room. I mean, that looks accessible, but no.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
And finding a way onto the desk. And onto the phone. That is a really strong fucking plan.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yes.
Really worth.
Yes. Is there a problem with that? How about I order myself a machine?
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his
I'm trying to get a drink, bruh.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Just trying to get a drink. What's your problem? Really?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No. I'm still just trying to get a drink, dude. Something you're trying to tell me? Coffee nut. That sounds really wrong. I didn't say fuel. Oh, coffee. Right, right. Energy. I guess he's not going to talk anymore. I have a funny feeling that he does have more lines past this type of point, but he's just, it takes a while to get there, and I don't really have that much time.
At last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
Yes.
And took the first open door on his left.
I still haven't got my drink, though. First door on the left. I said I wasn't going to do anything you tell me to do. I'm going to carry on.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I know. I probably would have been a happier person if I was fired 5 years ago. What the actual fuck? I need a key pass for that one. Do not jump from this cargo lift whilst it's in motion, will cause death. No shit. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $500. No, I'd be dead. I can't pay that. You can take that out of my funeral plan or something.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
But I really won.
You've been neglecting, Stanley.
What?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Is it the guy in the broom closet?
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
They said there was a guy in the broom closet. Who's her? Also, you giving me the option, so I'm making the decisions.
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What are you talking about? Like the fucking void? What are you sending me, the dark ether? The fuck?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What if I just let it ring a bit? Will she get upset with me? Hey, Mr. Narrator guy. I'm gonna sit you in the corner and think about it first. Do I really want to answer this phone right now? I don't even know who she is. My mother? Grandmother? Ex-wife? The woman I cheated on my wife with and made her my ex-wife? My stepsister? Who is she? This is a hard-ass decision. I don't know if I can make it. Okay, fine. I'll answer it. I don't know if I want to, though. Because I don't know who she is. What if it was my fault? That's the thing. What if I'm in this situation because it's my fault? Okay, fine. It's getting boring. Thanks for the flashbang. Really appreciate it. Out of nowhere, you know, I kind of stopped playing COD for this to not get flashbang, but this is...
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay.
I want to put a bread. I want to put a bread in the oven.
I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha.
What the fuck?
Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Wow.
Want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I know I was maidenless, but wow, dude. So why is my apartment for... You know, fuck you.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Wow. Are you sure about that? Okay, yeah. You sure about that? Help.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, Pro 47. There's G on your keyboard. The death?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
Really?
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press F to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Prepared dinner? What? What?
As he wandered through
What
this
the-
fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it
A game
the
of...
Stanley Parable.
Huh? Tell your kids a story?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell your wife you love her? Baby. Baby.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
That's just
In
fucking
reality,
sad,
all
man.
he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay, fine. I'm not doing it. Fuck you. Okay, you were rude to me. I'm not pressing it. I'm just gonna sit here and wait and wait and wait until I've proven my point. I'm just not gonna do it. What are you gonna do about it? I'm still not gonna do it. I have time and patience. I actually got some emails to catch up on, if you don't mind, so take your time, Mr. Narrator. I've got time. Oh, what a day. Somebody take the batteries out of that watch for me. Kinda get into my nerves now. I just saw a fine ass on TikTok with an Uzumaki ring tattoo on her tummy, bro. That kind of lit. Well, you probably on this video thinking I'm making a joke, right? This man, this narrator dude, right? Disrespecting me, bro. And then telling me I can't make my own decisions. That monkey see, monkey do, right? Not happening, bro. Because I got some Arios and a lot of time on my hands. Like that sound? Everybody watching the video? Oh yeah, there's a bag of Oreos right there. You want some Mr. Narrative? Everybody loves an Oreo, bro. Come on, all you gotta do is talk to me, you know? And I'll give you a cookie, bro. Ah, that was a really good Oreo. I'm gonna grab another one. Look, man. According to OBS, I got 13 hours of recording time left before my hard drive is full. I'm gonna wait, bro. I have more than one monitor. I can do stuff on the other screen. Speaking of Garfield, I just saw a Garfield meme that says, "I wish I didn't wake up this morning." I'm gonna make the narrator think and wish he didn't. wake up this morning. Because he just found himself a really fucking stubborn person. I dropped my Oreo, bro. Oh wow, the clock is actually moving too. Just gonna watch the time, see if it actually moves. I gotta Google this and see if that actually takes forever. If there's anything gonna happen, dude. Ah, my god, dude. I'm extremely tempted. I mean, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if there is something, but I've literally been sitting here now for like 20 minutes and nothing has happened. I'll have another Oreo, and if nothing happens by then, oh shit. Whatever.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Kill me. Question.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
And I died. The end is never the end, the never is the end, the end is never the end, the end is never the end. Oh shit. I'm back. Although I am extremely tempted to leave the game overnight or something and see if something eventually happens. I'm extremely tempted.